Hey everybody, it's Keith McKeever, McKeever Harmon Group. I'm here on one of my listings. It's a foreclosure. I wanted to bring some things to your attention if you happen to be looking at a foreclosure, all right? There's just certain things you should probably be aware of. If you go into a foreclosure, you may see it year-round, but most likely you're going to see it in the winter months, fall, winter, spring. But if you can see right here real quick, see if I can get it on there. You'll see these little stickers right here. Winterized. So basically what they're doing is the property preservation company's coming out and they're going to winterize all the lines. They're going to turn off the main water, they're going to disconnect the water meter, and then they're going to make sure they drain everything out of the toilet, turn the faucets on, get all that water out. In a lot of cases they'll do a pressure test to make sure that there's no holes in the lines, because obviously in a foreclosure maybe the water was on and the gas and the electric were turned off by the previous homeowner. So you'll find a lot of cases, the copper lines, PVC lines, they just busted or shattered in the basement. Those are obvious signs, but sometimes there's a small hole develops or a small crack in a copper pipe, and you don't know about it until you do the pressure test. So sometimes they do a pressure test, sometimes they just drain those lines. They put a little, I believe they put antifreeze down the drains to keep anything from freezing that happens to be down there, because obviously your P-traps and stuff like that will still have water in it. Another thing with foreclosures that you need to be aware of. They've probably been vacant for probably at least 3 months. Probably 6 months. Good chance there's a lot of houses out there that have been vacant for 2 or 3 years. So your furnace, your air conditioner, your water heater, take a good look at them, get your inspections, but most importantly, keep in mind the cost of replacing those. I tell people all the time, just about every foreclosure I go into when we start talking about this, put it in your budget to buy brand new. Okay, so maybe it's going to cost you $15,000 based on what's in the house and what looks like it's going to need to be replaced. Put that $15,000 in your budget to replace those, and if you end up not having to, or let's just say you got to replace the air conditioner but the furnace is fine, water heater's fine, you might have to do a few $100s in repairs, you're $10,000, $15,000 ahead. So just some things I wanted to point out if you weren't aware. You also see the power's off in a lot of these homes. Sometimes they get turned on, sometimes they get turned off. This particular one, the power's actually on. The property preservation company actually sealed up the box, so I need them to come out and fix that problem for me so we can get the lights back on in here. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's brought some information and awareness to you about some of the things you'll see in foreclosures and some of the things you should be prepared for if you're looking at buying one.